I'm Rebecca of Pocket Full of Posies. Today's video I actually shot months ago. It was the beginning of summer and I wanted a new nightgown, so I decided to use a chemise pattern that I already had and that I had used before to make a nightgown. So I filmed the intro to this video way back when and since then, this was before COVID and all of that, since then so many of you have joined me here on the channel and I'm so excited about that. And so I had planned to do a giveaway once I reached, I think I was planning on doing one at 1,000 subscribers. And so I've now over 2,000 subscribers, close to 2,500 I think at this point, which is amazing and crazy to my mind. I figured it would take me a year at least to get to that number. So since I wanted to do a giveaway for that and I've surpassed that already, I also recently have gotten over 500 followers on Instagram. So I'm doing a double giveaway. I'm going to be giving away 2 different patterns. And the first pattern is Laughing Moon Mercantile, the ladies princess line tea gown pattern with Watteau back. And this is in sizes 8 through 32. Everything is included in the envelope. And those measurements for those sizes, the smallest size bust measurement is 31.5, waist 23.5. Thor keeps coming in and whining. And hip 33.5. And then the largest size in this pattern is size 32, which is 54 bust, 46 waist, and 56 hip. Now this is meant to be worn with a corset, so if your waist measurement is bigger than 46, it's probably okay. I mean, you might need to do some adjustments, but you know, I would probably, if I was making this pattern, need to do a bit of a waist adjustment because I do get a couple of inches reduction when I wear my corset, but I still might need to do a little, but it's a very cool pattern. And then the other pattern that I'm giving away is the Mantua Maker, not this specific one, this is the one I used, the Mantua Maker 1865 to 1880 corset that I used for my summer corset. And the measurements on this one, small measurement size 2, bust 30, waist 22, hips 32. And the largest size 30, is bust 62, waist 56, and hips 64. So this is one of the few patterns I've actually not had to make the largest size, which was novel for me. So there you go. Those 2 patterns I'm going to be giving away. So stay tuned. A little bit later in the video, I'm going to pop back in and tell you how to enter this giveaway. And now to Past Rebecca. Today I'm going to be showing you how I made a super simple, easy, and cool nightgown for summertime. I based my nightgown on a chemise pattern that I had already made from Black Snail Patterns. And if you don't have a pattern to use as your base, you could also take a t-shirt and trace around it and use that for your base, and then lengthen it for the length you want and leave it sleeveless or however you want to do it. But I used a pattern for mine. So to start with, I had some really very sheer wool that's a block print. I actually ordered it from India, and I've had it in my stash for a while. I was going to use it for a costume for my youngest sister at one point, but then she decided on something different. So I still had it in my stash, and I thought, you know, it's so light and it's so hot in Louisiana. I thought, I'm gonna make myself a new nightgown. So that's what I did. I used the cotton voile and I used the chemise pattern, and this is how it went. I began by laying out my pattern on my fabric and pinning it down. After cutting it out, I pinned the side seams together. I sewed this with French seams, wrong sides together first, and this is only 2 pieces. Then I trimmed the seam allowance and pinned the right sides together, encasing the raw edges on the inside. I took it to the machine and I sewed those side seams. I turned the hem up 1/2 inch twice and sewed it down. Nothing fancy, just on the machine. Then I added lace around the neckline, and I did make a mistake here and I didn't leave enough ease at the corners, or give enough ease at the corners. So I sewed the lace down, right side of the lace to the wrong side of the fabric. Next, I trimmed the seam allowance and flipped the lace to the outside. I top stitched along the neckline with a decorative stitch. And this is when I realized my mistake of not leaving enough ease in the lace at the corners. So I cut the lace at the corners and zigzagged the edges of those cuts. So I did an improvised solution. It's not amazing, but it's a nightgown, so whatever. I added a second row of lace underneath the first row, and I pleated it to make sure it would lay correctly. I didn't do this on the back. I'm not sure why. I probably should have. It would have probably looked better, but anyway, I didn't. To enter this giveaway, today is August 28th when this video is coming out, and I have made a post on Instagram about this giveaway. So head on over to my Instagram and follow me there and comment down below on the post whether you would like the corset pattern or the tea gown. So if you want the corset pattern, say corset. If you want the tea gown, say tea gown. At 11 a.m. on September 4th, I will announce the winners of the pattern giveaway in my video and also on Instagram. Good luck! Okay, it is all done. and I'm happy with it. It's a little big in the arm side, which, you know, the chemise pattern that I used to base this on was also big in the arm side, and I should have done a larger seam allowance in the shoulder seams than I did, but hey, hindsight, right? But for a nightgown, I think it is great. It's perfect. It's very light, so for the summer it's going to be very cool. Cutting the corners here made a difference, and on the front I added this extra layer of lace, which I think looks pretty. Thor's here. He's always here trying to lick my hands. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Stay tuned for more sewing adventures. If you'd like to support the channel further, I have a Ko-fi account, and that is linked below. I'll see you next time.